Okay, close some things out real quick. All right, you guys, thanks so much for being here tonight. My name's Kenzie King, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm a one-star director with Planet Marketing and also a travel agent with IntelliTravel. And I'm glad you guys are here tonight because hopefully this presentation will be able to show you a way that you can work from home like many of us do and earn an income in your spare time and on your own schedule. I'm going to share my screen with you and we'll get going on this amazing presentation. Go ahead and move some stuff around real quick. Okay, so Planet Marketing, the best place on the planet. And it certainly is. It has really changed my life, my business life, my family life, my personal life. So I'm thankful I found Planet Marketing. Now, as we're going through this presentation tonight, I want you to imagine a few things. I want you to imagine what financial freedom would mean to you. I want you to imagine what personal freedom would mean. How cool would it be just to up and go anytime you want and do what you want when you want? A big one for many of us is time freedom. I've got a young child. She's just over here in the corner, so you might hear her now and then. But she's 3 years old, and when I first started this, I was a new mom, and I didn't want to have to put her in daycare if I could avoid it. And so this opportunity came up for me, and I looked into it, and I realized that it was a good fit for our family. And so I jumped on it, and I haven't regretted it for a single day. It's phenomenal that we can play all day, or I can work all day. I mean, it's totally up to me. And we can go to the park, we can go do whatever we want, all while making an income from home. It's a pretty great thing. Now, throughout this presentation tonight, we're going to talk about how you can design your ideal life, being an entrepreneur at home. We're going to discover how you can earn more through a home-based business, travel more, save more, and experience more, and just have a better quality of life for yourself and your loved ones. People are already traveling anyway, and you probably are, so we may as well save on what we're already doing. Now let's talk about who we are. This is Mr. Donald Bradley. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of Planet Marketing. And this gentleman is, he's a business genius. He's got over 20 years experience in marketing, sales, and product distribution, and he's a 7-figure money earner. So it's great to learn from somebody who knows what he's doing. And he said when he began this business that we're committed to offering a financial opportunity that provides now income and, more importantly, sustain financial security. That was his objective behind starting this business. And so I'm all for those things. I want now income and I want financial security. So it's great to have this business that backs that idea too. Planet Marketing is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we are a total online business provider. So everything we have is digital. We don't have to maintain any inventory. We don't have to ship anything out. We just send emails, for confirmations and things like that to our client. Planet Marketing is a 3-year-old company, just celebrated our 3-year anniversary in October, and we're in over 20 countries right now. So very cool that we can help people, all across the globe to do this business from home as well. Now we have really solid corporate leadership with Planet Marketing, and these are just 2 of the people who are really helping Planet Marketing be successful. This gentleman is Mr. Andy Coffin. He's the president and CFO. And he also has decades of executive management experience, sales experience, corporate operations, and he has managed billion-dollar global businesses. So he also knows what he's doing when it comes to business and when it comes to keeping a company, running effectively. Miss Leanne Treckler, she's our COO, and she manages the Planet support team. She's kind of the behind-the-scenes gal, and I'll tell you what, she does so much. I don't know how she has time to do all the things that she does, and in such a such a solid and important way. So we're really thankful for Leanne as well. Ms. Treckler is a great woman. Now, we also have, compliance departments, which keeps us and our businesses safe to make sure that we're doing things as we should. And a fun thing with Planet Marketing is we do get recognition and respect and acknowledgement from different reps within the company and within the field. And that's a lot of fun. Now, as we're going along, I want you to as you're imagining those 3 things I mentioned at the first, the time freedom, the personal freedom, the financial freedom, but I also want you to keep in mind that these are 2 separate businesses. You've got Planet Marketing and you've got IntelliTravel, and they work together. They have an exclusive partnership together. So Planet Marketing sells IntelliTravel travel agency businesses, okay? And then IntelliTravel sells travel. So IntelliTravel is the leading innovator in travel for over 25 years, and they are the original home-based travel agency company. So we're with the original, which is awesome. This gentleman here is IntelliTravel's co-founder and president, Mr. James Ferrara, and he's recognized in the industry as an expert with over 25 years in the travel industry with marketing and with sales. He still books travel. He's still a travel agent, even though he's the co-founder and president of the company. With IntelliTravel, we do offer an experience in travel beyond anything you've ever had, and we bring the fun back and added income. Who can be mad about that? Fun and income. I'm okay with that. Now, IntelliTravel is based out of Delray Beach, Florida, so another USA-based company, but we're able to offer product across the globe. We can book anywhere in the entire world that we want for our clients or for ourselves. IntelliTravel has many accreditations and certificates, and I mean, I could talk about them all day long, but here's a list of some of them. You know, we could talk about how great IntelliTravel is just by words, but when you actually have these awards and these recognitions, I mean, that's documentation, you know, to stand behind the company. We are rated A+ with the Better Business Bureau, and that's, you know, that's a hard rating to get and even harder to maintain. So it's great to know that we have that with our company. You can see that we have, you know, Host Travel Agency of the Year with Travel Insured, Premier Agency Partner with Princess Cruises. I mean, I don't need to read them all, but you can see all of these amazing awards that we have gotten within the industry. So becoming a travel agent, there are infinite possibilities, and you can realize the earning power of the largest industry on the planet because we're able to book group cruises, family reunions, common interest groups. Like, I mean, you can go and book a group cruise for a knitting club. That really happens. We're able to do honeymoons, destination weddings, anniversaries, and then with group travel, you know, sports teams. My sister's daughter, so my niece, she's on a competitive soccer team, and they travel all over the Western United States. And so, I mean, you've got a whole team, you've got their parents, you've got the coaches who need lodging. And so that's a great niche for some people to focus on. We're also able to help, you know, do corporate events, church retreats, fraternities, sororities. I mean, the sky's the limit. You're only really limited by your creativity and by who you choose to market to. Oh boy, look at this one, $8 trillion annual. That's what the travel industry earns, $8 trillion annually. And it's only projected to grow within the next 10 years to about $15 trillion. That's a lot of money. That is the largest industry in the world, because think about it, people travel for work, they travel for fun, they travel for emergencies, they travel for all different reasons. So travel is here to stay. This industry is here to stay, and it's going to keep growing, thankfully. Travel is the #1 research category online. And you know what's ironic is the time of day that people are researching is between the hours of 9 to 5. So where are most people meant to be between the hours of 9 to 5? They're at work. So whether they're on their break or, you know, having lunch or, you know, sneaking off to the bathroom and looking on their phone for a place they'd rather be than their job, the #1 research category online between the hours of 9 to 5. There are a couple demographics of people who are really fueling the growth of travel, and one of them are baby boomers. You know, baby boomers have worked hard. They have saved, and they are ready to travel because they're retiring. It's said that a baby boomer is going to retire every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. So that's like an endless client flow for us because they've got all the time in the world to travel. And so that's how come they're fueling the growth. Now, millennials are also spending a lot on travel, $200 billion annually the millennials are spending. You know, they want to see things now. They don't want to wait till they retire. They want to experience life, and they want to have adventure. So they're really fueling the growth, which, and you know, another great demographic to focus on when we help people with travel. The beautiful thing about being a travel agent is we can get paid on what people are going to do anyway. You know, people, if they have to take a business trip, they're going to do it anyway. If people need to travel somewhere for a funeral, they're going to do it anyway. So we may as well get paid on that travel they're doing. You know, almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to. It's very rare that I encounter someone who says, "Nah, I don't like to travel. It's just not my thing." They do exist, but it's incredibly rare that I come across people like that. Most people have a bucket list a mile long of places that they want to go. One thing that people don't realize or know is that if they go online and book some travel themselves, let's say they go to Expedia and they book a trip for themselves, they don't realize that they are paying a travel agent commission when they do that booking. Because, sorry, this thing has a little ghosting to it. Because when the price of travel is created, it's got the commission built into it already. So whether or not a travel agent books that trip or a consumer, there's still a travel agent commission being paid. The only difference is if you have a travel agent who books it, they get the commission. Otherwise, the commission stays with those large companies. So if someone books a cruise, for example, direct with the cruise line, they're paying about 14 to 16% travel agent commission, but they don't know that, and it just stays with the cruise line. Quite a shame, actually. Now, IntelliTravel is partnered with major vendors worldwide. We have no third-party intermediaries, which means if I want to book a Princess Cruise, I call Princess Cruise Line, and I book directly with them. I don't have to go through some third-party site. I go direct to the source, and we have a great relationship with many, many vendors because we've been in business so long. They know we've got a lot of agents, with IntelliTravel, and so they like to work with us, and they like to treat us right because we send a lot of business their way. With IntelliTravel, at the first of the year, they reserve these inventory group cruise blocks. So what that means, let's say a cruise has, 1,000 cabins on board. IntelliTravel at the beginning of the year may reserve, 200 of those cabins for us to sell specifically. Now, if you have a client that goes onto the website and tries to book that cruise, but it appears to them that the cruise is sold out, that might be because IntelliTravel has those 200 rooms reserved, but they may not all be sold through IntelliTravel. So, let's say that client calls you and says, I really want to take this trip over Thanksgiving, but it looks like it's sold out. Well, we can get on there and go direct to the supplier and, the cruise line and get that cruise for them most often because we've already reserved those group blocks. So we're really lucky to know that we've already have that space set aside for us. When you enroll with IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing, you get wonderful customer support and service. The team dynamics is amazing. We all support each other. And when you do a booking as a travel agent, you get paid 70 to 80% of the commission. So let's say you do a Disney trip. Oh, let me mute Sandra out real quick. So let's say that you do a Disney vacation, okay? And your commission is $500. That $500 will go to IntelliTravel, and then you get 70 to 80% of that $500 dispersed to you as your commission. The 70 to 80% depends on how much travel you have sold in a calendar year. When you enroll with IntelliTravel, you get your own personalized website and an email marketing program. Very, very cool. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. You also get sales tools, print advertising material, and there's also business cards and stationery and direct mailers in your back office that you can send to people. So you can either email them something, or if you want to send them something they can hold that they get in the mail, you can do that as well. And that comes with your IntelliTravel business. So as far as, just a moment, hold on, this isn't wanting to progress. There we go. Okay. So you're probably wondering how much you can potentially earn as a travel agent. So let's talk about that because that's what everyone wants to know. Let's say you have a business traveler, okay, and they're going to be traveling 3 nights a month, 3 times a month, staying 3 nights at a hotel. Now, because you're given a travel website, as soon as you enroll, you can give this frequent business traveler your website, and they can go on there and book that travel on their own. You might be sleeping, you might be at a ball game, you might be hanging out with your kid, and they go and book this. So you can literally make money without really lifting a finger other than sharing your web address. Anytime any travel is booked on your site, whether or not you're the one that does it, you get the commission for it. Very cool. So let's say this traveler does book on your site. You can earn a commission of $151 for this type of booking. We call this pillow money because you can earn money while you're sleeping. So that's cool. That's very cool. I mean, I'd be happy to earn $151 each time I gave out my web address. That'd be fantastic. So let's say you've got a 5-day golf trip for some folks going to Scottsdale, Arizona for 4 people. Now, this won't take too much of your time, honestly. It would probably take 2 or 3 hours of your time to get everything situated. The thing with booking travel is if you've done it yourself online, it's really no different than booking for yourself other than you're putting in someone else's information, their, their billing information, their name, their birth date, that type of thing. If you're booking something like this, you can earn a potential commission of $274 for one booking, just one booking. Now let's step it up a little bit. Let's say you're booking a honeymoon, very awesome honeymoon, 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service. Now, had I known about this business opportunity when I got married, because we went to Cancun and an all-inclusive, I could have booked this myself and gotten the commission back on my own vacation, on my own honeymoon. So a honeymoon, let's say this takes you 3 or 4 hours. I mean, 3 or 4 hours of your time. You could earn a commission of $561 for one single booking. Now imagine, you guys, people's financial situation, as I asked you to imagine what your financial freedom would mean, wouldn't earning, over $500 for one single booking per month, wouldn't that help so many people in their financial situation? It's said that most people say if they can earn just extra $500 a month, they really could be, more financially stable. So you could do that with a single booking. That's exciting stuff. Now, this is even more exciting because this is a 5-day group cruise. Let's say you book a 20 cabins for a Western Caribbean cruise. Now, this granted will take more of your time because 20 cabins is 40 people. But let's say you do this. Let's just pretend that you do one group cruise a month, just one, okay? You could earn a potential commission of $2,240. Now, I know many people who don't earn that in a month by working 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. So if you could create one group cruise per month, over $2,000 commission. Now, these are just examples of, different commissions that are possible. The sky's the limit depending on what you add on to the trip. Add-ons, car rentals, different things like that can increase your commission. Now, this gal, look at her. She's serious about this. She's serious business. And this is the part where we have fun learning while we earn. We're able to educate ourselves by experiencing travel from a client's perspective. We're able to become better educated on travel vendors, their specific hotel, their specific bed type, room type, all of that type of thing. We're able to do trainings that are no extra charge. They just come with your enrollment. You can do vendor-specific trainings. Like I just completed one last night for Universal Studios. And when you complete that, you're able to get for yourself a free 3-day, 3-park pass. And they're expensive, you guys. I don't know if you've looked into that, but just for doing a free training, I'm able to get perks like that. And there's a whole bunch of things like that that you can get as a travel agent, along with discounts just for being a travel agent, even if you don't do the training. The great thing about traveling and doing these trainings is it really does position yourself as a better travel professional, because you can say, hey, when I went on that ship, on that Carnival Cruise Line, I didn't really care for that one restaurant, but that other one at the end of the forward part of the ship, that one was awesome. You should check it out. So that kind of stuff really makes our customers comfortable knowing that we've been there, we've tried it out, and we have insider information on how to have a best vacation for them. We have these things that are called IntelliTrips. Now, IntelliTrips are specifically for IntelliTravel travel agents. Sometimes you can take a guest, and sometimes they have to be just a travel agent. So this one here is a celebrity cruise. Look at that ship. That's amazing. It looks so exquisite. But this is a 2-night Bahama cruise example. And on this Bahama cruise, $329 for a balcony view. I don't know if you've ever looked into cruises or the price of cruises, but to get a balcony, I promise you, it's going to be way more than $329. And the great thing about this, the reason we get these rates so low is because they truly want us on that ship. They want us to experience that swimming pool. They want us to sit on that balcony and look out at the ocean and be able to experience that and pass that information on to our client, that firsthand information. Another one we have available to us is a 7-night Southern Caribbean cruise. This is on Royal Caribbean. Now, again, a balcony for 7 nights, you guys, $559. This includes all your food, your entertainment, all of that stuff on board. You can get on that ship. You can try out that rock climbing wall. You can play that mini golf at sea. You can hit up that swimming pool. And then you can come back and tell your customer all about it. And people love that. I'm telling you, people love to have firsthand information. IntelliTravel has 3 different guarantees, and I'm going to talk about those now. These are the IntelliTrust guarantees. The first one we have is our best travel price guarantee. And what this means is, let's say you do book that fantastic 7-night honeymoon in Cancun. Let's say after you book that, you or your client find that exact vacation cheaper somewhere else. IntelliTravel will meet or beat that price, and if for whatever reason they're unable to, then your customer will get a credit for the difference plus 10% to use on future travel booked with you. So this is really important because this pretty much guarantees you a repeat customer, because they're not going to want to lose that credit. And then they are also getting the best price. So everyone comes out ahead on that guarantee. This next one, no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. I'm not going to lie, this is what got me into the business. When I started this business, I had zero experience in anything like this. I had booked travel for myself a little bit here and there, but nothing in depth, nothing difficult. And I thought, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I am good enough to do this. I had those doubts. But when I heard this guarantee that says, you get into the business, you work your business for within that first 30 days while you're working your business, if you decide that it's just not for you for any reason, you can cancel and get 100% of your investment fee returned to you within that first 30 days. I figured the worst that could happen was I enroll, I get trained as a travel agent for 29 days, and then I cancel my enrollment, and I'm better able to book travel for myself in the future. That was really my mindset when I came into this business. I don't know if that was the best mindset, but that's where I was with it. But once that day 29, 30 rolled around, I didn't care that there was a money back guarantee, because I wasn't going to take advantage of it, because I was in it, I was going to stay, and I loved what I was experiencing and what I was learning and what I was doing, and really how I could be helping people. That was really what I loved. I loved being able to help people get the vacation of their dreams that they were just too overwhelmed to figure out. So that guarantee was very, very important for me. The third one we have, which is also super cool, is our risk-free profit guarantee. What this means is, if you start your business and you work your business for a year, if for whatever reason within at the end of that year you have not made more money or saved more money on your own travel than you have paid in monthly fees, IntelliTravel will actually send you a check. Well, it's direct deposit. They'll direct deposit you the difference, so you're at least breaking even in your first year in business. Now, I had another business prior to this one, and there were no guarantees like that. Nothing like that. They were just like, okay, here's your business, good luck. IntelliTravel gives you this guarantee, and they give you training. They give you training every step of the way, as much training as you want. It could be endless, because there's so many different vendors, and it's always evolving, always being updated. So the risk-free profit guarantee is interesting, because I heard a statistic that says if you purchase a Domino's franchise, you can expect to get a return on your investment after 10 years. 10 years before you can turn a profit. It's nowhere near that with IntelliTravel, I promise you. I profited very easily within my first year. Now you're probably wondering, because I talked about getting your money back, how much the investment is. So, it's important to make a quality decision when you enroll. Our most popular option is to become a Planet Marketing representative and an IntelliTravel travel agent. This enrollment is only $199.90. This is a one-time enrollment fee. And this allows you to maximize both business opportunities. Remember, I told you at the beginning, there's Planet Marketing and there's IntelliTravel, and they work together. So this allows you to work with both of those. You can book travel, and you can also sell travel agency businesses. So you get the best of both worlds, and you're able to leverage the benefits and perks of two phenomenal companies. This is a $59.90 monthly unlimited support after your first month. No monthly fee the first month. Now, should you choose to become a Planet Marketing rep only and not a travel agent, that's a $19.95 enrollment one time, and no product purchase required. So like I said, nothing to ship out, nothing to hold in your, a stock in your home, nothing like that. It's all digital. We get paid direct commission on every sale we make, which means every person we help bring onto the business. And we enroll reps, and we earn overrides on what they're earning too. I'll explain that. You also get a personalized Planet Marketing website when you enroll with Planet Marketing. So that's $19.95 to enroll, and then $19.95 a month for unlimited support. Now, the third option is if you want to be strictly a travel agent with IntelliTravel, you can do that as well. And the amount to invest in that is $179.95, one-time fee. You'll earn commission on all the travel sales you make for yourself or for your clients. You get to take advantage of that IntelliTravel guarantee best prices. You get those VIP travel benefits. And like I mentioned, you do get your very own IntelliTravel personalized website the moment you enroll. And that's $39.95 a month, unlimited support. So if you're choosing to do both sides of the business, under $200 to enroll, less than $2 a day to run your business, very affordable to run a business. Most people spend more than $2 a day driving to work or getting coffee on their way to work. So it's a very affordable way to earn an income and to be able to stay at home should you choose to make this your only job, your only business, excuse me, it's not a job. So this part of the presentation, I want to talk to you about Planet Marketing, specifically Planet Marketing. So I'm changing gears here for a moment. Planet Marketing compensation plan, it capitalizes on the power and leverage of residual income. When I started this, I will admit I knew nothing about residual income at all, nothing, nothing. And so I started from scratch, which is totally fine because I was able to learn as I earned. Mr. Warren Buffett, super, super wealthy businessman, very, very knowledgeable in business. He says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. And you know what I'm seeing now with this government shutdown and things like that is people thought they were secure working for the government, and now they're not earning a paycheck. Nobody really knows when their job may end. Before I did this business, I had a pretty sweet job. I had salary, I had a company car, company phone. And from one day to the next, I got fired. I lost my job, I lost my car, I lost my phone, I lost my income, all in the matter of a day. Very unexpected. So had I had this back then to fall back on, or to continue on with, I should say, it wouldn't have been so stressful. It would have been nice to have this back then. So it really is important to create a second source of income. As far as leverage income goes, the way it works with Planet Marketing, is every time you help a person come onto the business and start their very own travel agency, so you're selling a travel agency, you will receive a direct sale of $50. You're going to earn that on every time you bring someone onto the business. Now, let's say you bring someone onto the business and they go out and bring someone else onto the business. Because you're their sponsor, you will get a 50% check match on all your personal reps referrals that they bring on. So Marianne, I brought her onto the business, and when I did that, I earned $50. Now, anytime Marianne brings somebody onto the business, she'll earn $50 for herself, and because I'm her sponsor, I will earn $25. And this happens over and over and over. Doesn't matter how many times she does that, I'll still get paid. So this is where the leverage income comes in. Another way that we are able to earn income through Planet Marketing is through our team bonuses. As you promote through the business with different levels, there are $10 team bonuses that add up, and you can earn up to 6 levels of $10 bonuses. So what that means is when you enroll somebody as a direct sale, instead of getting $50, you will earn $60. And on that 50% match, instead of earning $25, you'll earn $35. And again, there's no limit on direct sales, matches, or team bonuses. And these commissions are paid weekly. So anyone I help bring onto the business this week, I get paid for next week. And I love getting weekly paychecks. When you're doing IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing, both, you have the capability, the potential, to earn up to 7 paychecks a month. Very cool. We have a builder program with Planet Marketing, and this is how you're advancing through the different levels within the company. The first one is the Bronze Builder. Bronze means you have personally helped 3 people start their very own travel agency business. And this is a very exciting time because if you're able to go Bronze, you're able to go Silver, which means you're helping 6 people start their very own travel business. Each step that we do along the way, you're celebrated. Your face is put on a flyer, everyone cheers for you. People love seeing people progress in the business. Once you become a gold builder in the company, this means you have personally helped 9 people start their very own travel agency business, and you're considered a gold builder. This is where the first level of $10 team bonuses come into play, and that's where you're getting the $60 versus the $50 for the enrollment. As a gold builder, you get a 10% match on all your personal reps' travel commissions. And what that means is, let's say Marianne goes out and books that Disney vacation I was talking about for the $500. She'll get that $500, and I, as her sponsor, will earn $50. So you can see the more people you have on your team, the more people you have personally brought on, the more money you can earn per month, because if they're booking travel, you're earning 10% of that as a gold builder. We're also able to receive a 10% match on the personal reps matrix commissions, which I'll explain in a moment. But gold builder, really, when you get into the business, that's what you want to shoot for at least, because that's where you give yourself a pay raise. And who doesn't like to give themselves a pay raise? I mean, most jobs you hope you get a pay raise at certain times of the year, but here you can decide when you get that pay raise. Now, the residual income part of the business it's very, very interesting, and it's paid out monthly. So once a month, you'll get paid $4 per person who is on your team. So let's say you've got somebody who goes out and gets that helps 3 people start their very own business. Okay, so we're here. 3 times 4 is $12. So you'll be getting $12 a month for having those people on your team. Now let's say these 3 people went out and got 3 people also, help 3 people get onto the business. So now your team size is 9. Now understand that the team build matrix, this is not people you personally brought on, it's your team collectively bringing people on, all right? So that's how, if these 3 bring on 3, then you're at 9. So 4 times 9 we know is 36. Well, what happens here is the level below is added to the level that you're currently on. So the income adds up. It's really great. As you can see, when you max out your matrix, you're having 19,683 people on your team. And that means you're earning a monthly matrix income of $118,092, $118,000. Now, let's say that you get 10% of this, okay? That's still $11,000 a month you're getting strictly on your matrix pay. Now, that doesn't include any travel you're booking. That doesn't include anyone you're bringing onto the business as recruiting. It's strictly your matrix pay. So the more people you have on your team, whether you brought them on or your teammates brought them on, the more you're going to be earning monthly and in general. So let's say that Marianne has a team of 81 people, okay? I helped Marianne start her business. So she's going to be earning $480, and since I helped her start her business, I'm going to be earning 10% of that. So I get $48 a month off of Marianne's matrix because I'm a gold builder. So you can see that the gold and above do receive that 10% match on the personal reps matrix. And these, I mean, being a gold builder, my gosh, the money really adds up, because those 10% matches on the travel, on the matrix, the $10 team bonuses, that's where you want to shoot for sure. Now, another way we get paid in Planet Marketing is by becoming a director. Once you become a director, that means your team collectively have brought on 100 people. You have to have brought on 9 yourself personally to become a director, but your team collectively, 100 people. At this stage, you're considered a 1-star director, and you get an automatic $1,000 a month guaranteed income. So let's say all your sources of income add up to $800 for some reason. IntelliTravel will pay you an extra $200 to make sure you're earning at least $1,000 a month as a director. You automatically get a $500 a month bonus. You can see the bonuses here in green down along the section here. So automatically, as a 1-star director, first of the month, you're getting $500 into your account. It just comes. You don't have to do anything extra for it. This is where your second level of $10 team bonuses starts, is at the 1-star director. So imagine you've got another pillar right here to the left, and that's the gold builder, okay? So this gold builder has the first $10 team bonus, and so they're getting $60 for each enrollment they do personally. This means that a 1-star director will earn $70 for each person they bring onto the business, and each time their Marianne's bring someone else on, they'll earn $45. You can see as it goes up, those team bonuses are going to increase your earning potential. If you're a 5-star director, which we have 2 of those in the company right now, almost 3, they get that 6th level of $10 team bonuses. And these folks get $110 for each person they help start their very own travel business. Now, this is in addition to the 4,000 or more people they have on their team. So 4,000 times 4 per month, because that's the matrix pay. A 5-star director gets matrix pay of $16,000 per month, and they also get an automatic bonus of $10,000 per month. Now, this is in addition to any other, recruitment, travel booking, that type of thing. So automatically, they're earning some serious cash for having a team that size. When you become a Planet Marketing Director, you receive a really nice jacket. You get awards and recognitions. You get a star, however, what level of star director you are, you get that on your jacket. And again, you know, director bonus is paid in addition to weekly and residual pay. So this is how you can earn up to 7 paychecks per month. Travel booking, overrides, matrix pay, director's pay, and residual income. So I think I might have left one out, but there's 7 forms of payment. Very exciting. This is Planet Marketing's income disclosure statement for 2017. And I'll just let you kind of look over that and read the parts that you're interested in. But I do want to point out that as a gold builder, they estimate a gold builder spends about 5 hours per week on their business. And at this, you know, in 2017, there were approximately 458 gold builders. They were earning a high of $40,776 per year, a low of $300, and an average of $3101. Now, you can see this rep down here, you know, low of 0, because some people honestly do get in the business and they don't work their business, and that's why that low is $0. But very exciting. You know, as a one-star director, I know right now we've got about 200, I believe it's about 220 people as a one-star director at this time in the company. You can see these figures have changed slightly. But very exciting potential for income with Planet Marketing. Now, Planet Marketing really enjoys shiny things. They love to give out, you know, recognition and, you know, bling, as it were, for reaching different levels within your company, different levels of success. We have presidential rings and Rolex watch that you get as you progress. When you're earning $100,000 annually with Planet Marketing, this is aside from IntelliTravel, you earn that sapphire ring. This means you're earning $8,333 minimum per month in your business with Planet Marketing. You can see as it goes up, the ruby ring is $250,000 per year, and you get that ruby ring. The diamond ring is $500,000 per year. And then the double diamond is earning $1 million annually in Planet Marketing. We've got a gentleman who is incredibly close to earning that double diamond ring. That's Mr. Shedrick White. And keep in mind, you guys, Planet Marketing has only been in business for just over 3 years. So people went from having $0 in Planet Marketing to nearly $1 million within 3 years. I'd say that's a pretty good pay raise. I don't know anywhere you could go, you know, traditional jobs where you could make that kind of increase that quickly. When you become a Planet Marketing 5-star director, you receive a Rolex watch. They've got a female style and a male style. So, man, that would be a fancy, fancy way to tell time. I'd be all about it. Even though I don't wear a watch, I promise I would wear that. I will wear that when I'm a 5-star director. IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing are both turnkey businesses. And this just means that you get in, everything's set up, you just start running your business. You get the word out, you let people know what you're doing, and everything is in place for you to have success. We have tools such as a website to track your business. We've got a mobile app with Planet Marketing. We've got training on demand, live training via the internet like this. We've got phone calls, daily phone calls, and so much personal you know, support. We've got meetings that people can go to in person. Very cool. And we also have events. The next, this one's talking about our Planet Marketing convention that's coming up. We have live events, trainings, conventions. Our next convention is in September of 2019. Very excited. This is going to be at the Gaylord Palms in Orlando. And actually the next one in 2020 is at the same property. So we've rented out the entire resort. It's only going to be Planet Marketing people at that resort. So that is very, very cool. I cannot wait. It's going to be like a giant family reunion. I love the conventions that we get to attend. This Planet Marketing pledge is very, very special and very dear to me. When I heard this, I was not a director at the time, but I knew after I heard this pledge that I would be and that I had to be a director. Because what it says is, when you become a Planet Marketing director, you feel secure knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you've built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. So upon your death, your family will still receive 4 forms of income because you've become a director in the business. Now that's pretty special to know that, you know, should you pass away unexpectedly or for any reason really, then it's nice to know that you're leaving your family something other than a bill to, you know, to to bury you and have your funeral. You're leaving them an income that will outlast you. Now, this is something that you might think, well, I'm not there to support my team. I'm not there to help my team grow. All of the directors have, with this pledge, say that, if you were to take advantage of this and, have passed away, we'll reach in and help your team grow. So your family could potentially be earning more money, upon your death than when you're alive, because your team will continue to grow with the help of the other Planet Marketing directors. Now tonight, we'd like you to make a decision. You're either a 1, 2, or 3 at this point. 3 means this has been fun information, cool to see those amazing trips for IntelliTravel agents, but no thank you, I'm just not interested. And that's totally okay. We realize this business is not for everyone, but we appreciate you being here, and we do ask that you just get back with the person who sent you here and let them know that you're a 3, and book your travel with them in the future, because now it won't cost you any extra to use them as your travel agent. You may be a 2 at this point, which means you loved it, awesome, but you just have some questions. Very understandable, very understandable. So again, get back with the person who sent you here and let them know what your questions are so we can get them addressed and so you can make a quality decision for yourself. The last option is a number 1, which means you're ready to go. As soon as you heard me talk about those very great deals we get on cruises, the 30-day money-back guarantee, you were all in, you're ready to go. So that's great too. Get back with the person who sent you here and let them know that you're a 1, and we'll be able to get you enrolled right away. It takes about 10 minutes to do. Very easy process. So the journey of 1,000 miles does begin with 1 step, and we do hope your journey of success starts with Planet Marketing. But whatever you should choose in your life, we wish you all the best, and we thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen share so I can bring up everyone's lovely faces. And if anyone has any questions at all, I'm happy to answer those now for you. Let's see, you can unmute yourself. And you're welcome, Marianne. Thank you. Barbara, have you any questions? If you do, feel free to unmute yourself. Sandra, Shanna, Terry. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a fantastic evening. I'm glad you were able to be here and learn more about this fantastic business, and we will be seeing you